What up, man? KDB Sports and Entertainment back for to knock down another video for y'all, man. I want to pose a question here. Between Terence Crawford and Canelo Alvarez, fight going down next week, who has more to lose in defeat? That is a good question. Because Terence Crawford has been calling out Canelo. He really wants the Canelo fight. If it wasn't for Turkey Al-Sheikh coming with that bag, we wouldn't have this fight. If it wasn't for Earl Spence making the Terence Crawford fight and him losing to Terence Crawford, we wouldn't have this fight. So it's a, to me, this fight is like is it destiny in a way? That'd be another question. Is this fight kind of destined to happen? I don't know, man. It seems that way. Because Terence Crawford has been proving everybody wrong, including myself. Terence Crawford is determined. Like I said, he's the one that's been pressing for the Canelo fight. And now we have it. So who has more to lose in defeat? Legacy-wise. Now, even though Canelo didn't pursue Terence Crawford, they really didn't want to fight Terence Crawford. And I think that's for a number of reasons. Not just because he felt like he wouldn't get no credit. It does nothing for his legacy. Now it does if he beats him. Because Terence Crawford is the #1 pound for pound guy. 2-time undisputed in the 4-belt era. Moving up to challenge you. So now, and like I said, he didn't even, pursue Terence Crawford. Terence Crawford pursued him. So I think his legacy will be enhanced if he beats Terence Crawford. But if he loses to Terence Crawford, I think it's going to be devastating to Canelo Alvarez's legacy. For the simple fact of the matter is, Terence Crawford is a smaller guy moving up. Smaller guy moving up, fighting the guy that's been fighting at a weight division for a while now. Taking punches from bigger guys, even taking a loss to the bigger guys. And having a smaller man moving up to beat him, even with his rich resume. And Canelo Alvarez does have the better resume between the two. His resume is far better than Terence Crawford, even though he has 2 losses. Because one of those losses is to one of the greatest fighters of all time, Floyd Money Mayweather. No matter what we think about Floyd is an all-time great. Even though he is a hater and a narcissist. You can't take his boxing genius from him. You just can't do it. So even though Canelo lost to Floyd, that's not bad. He lost to the best fighter of that era. Then he moves up and fights Bivol. Bivol was the bigger man, more skilled man. So those 2 L's are not that bad. But an L to Terence Crawford, even though Terence Crawford might be a generational talent. He might be. Especially if he can pull this off versus Canelo, he's most definitely a generational talent. Yeah, this is going to be devastating to Canelo Alvarez's legacy. That's what I think. But on the other hand, what about Terence Crawford's legacy if he loses? Now, I think you have to give the same grace to Canelo if he beats Terence Crawford. Because like I said, Canelo Alvarez didn't call out Terence Crawford. It was the other way around. Terence Crawford pursued him. Terence Crawford is the #1 pound for pound guy. Terence Crawford, 2-time undisputed. And Canelo has fought at 154. So it will have to enhance Canelo Alvarez's resume or legacy as well. And like I said before, I think a lot of people are going to be looking at Terence Crawford as a de facto Floyd Mayweather. And what I mean by that is Canelo lost to Floyd, one of his most embarrassing losses of his career. Floyd Mayweather was the pound for pound #1 guy. Floyd Mayweather was on top for the longest, like Terence Crawford is on top. So a lot of fans is gonna, they're gonna be looking at, oh well, shit, he's equivalent to Mayweather as far as his talent, as far as his rankings. Where he's been #1 pound for pound, like I said, 2-time undisputed, even though Floyd wasn't undisputed. So yeah, in that aspect, yeah, I would say it would have to enhance Canelo Alvarez's legacy. See? And we all know if Terence Crawford wins, of course, it's going to enhance his legacy. And even if he loses, if he puts up a valid effort, if he makes it like a legendary type fight, like I said before in one of my other videos, if it's like a Hagler-Hearns, if it's like a Hagler-Leonard, even in defeat, he's still gonna go down in history. I don't think it's gonna hurt Terence Crawford's legacy, because that excuse is built in. All right, Canelo was the bigger guy, but really you can't use that excuse. But it's just not gonna matter, man. Either way it goes, it's a win-win for Terence Crawford, unless he just gets sparked and knocked out cold. And maybe even then, well, damn, he tried. He's a smaller man. He tried. He tried to challenge himself. You got to give him credit for that. So yeah, it might not even hurt his legacy. So yeah, man, I think, Canelo, in the end, Canelo got more to lose. And the only reason he took the fight is because the bag was just too unreal not to take. So wow, man, yeah. So yeah, less than a week away, man. So we're gonna see what's gonna happen with this fight, man. I can't wait, man. There's a lot of different variables, a lot of different ways it can go. Can't wait for the weigh-in to see how they look on the scale, the face-off. Yeah, this is big, man. But anyway, tell me what y'all think about this in the comment section, man. It's your man, KDB Sports and Entertainment, and I'll catch y'all on the next one, man. Peace.